I live in London at the moment. My mother hates the fact that I live in London. She keeps saying things like, London. No one talks, there's a bus stop in London. Good. But to be fair, her experience of London completely different to mine. When she was first in London, it was the 70s. She was a young, conservative, Irish Catholic girl living in the big city. And as an active member of the IRA, she found it difficult to make friends. I've actually had a rough year, genuinely. In fact, this weekend last year, I lost my best friend. And not to bring the tone down, I know, thank you. I miss him. I think I'm lucky, though, we were ever mates, because he was great. And in a weird way, lucky I got to say goodbye, because we knew it was coming. But, yeah, lovely wedding. Oh, no, he's not dead. No, he's married. He's dead to me. It's fucking over. He's got a kid on the way. I'm never talking to that fella again. That's the way it is. See, I'm in my 30s now, which is a weird age to be, because it sounds older than it actually is. I'll put it this way. When I was 18, if I was to hear of someone dying in their 30s, I would have thought, yeah. You got a good run. You know, that's... Well, I'm now at that point where all of my friends are dead married, and it's difficult. Because it used to be exciting in my 20s, being invited to a wedding. Oh, God, it was brilliant. Getting an invitation in the post to be like, oh, John and Susan are getting married. I can't wait to spend a weekend celebrating their special day. It's not like that in your mid-30s. No, because there's been so many fucking weddings over the past 2 years. Getting an invitation is more like getting a bill for 500 quid for a weekend away you didn't want to go on in the first place. The singles table in my 20s. Oh... sight to behold, full of young, beautiful people with dreams and hopes for the future. Not anymore. Last wedding I was at, I sat next to my own uncle at the singles table. He's newly single, back on the market for the first time since 1987. It's not a pleasant sight. He's one of those uncles and middle-aged men that's very obsessed with sex, talks as if he never had it though. Says things to me like, are you right then you're at the moment, huh? This is his line. If he finds someone attractive, he goes, would you get up on that? Would you get up on that over there, would you? I'd get up on that if I... The bride, Brendan, fucking show some respect, will you? We're at a wedding. I was back in Dublin a while ago. He said this to me. He goes, you're riding in at the moment. And I went, I've got a girlfriend. He goes, oh, that's a stupid thing to be doing. If I was your age, the damage I'd be doing. The damage? If you were my age, you'd be in fucking jail, you creep. That's... Now, if you're single in an Irish wedding, people can't handle it. So they try and set you up with the other single person at the wedding. Her name's always Bernadette for some reason. I sat next to this Bernadette girl, and she was desperate to settle down. I know that because she looked at me and said, I'm actually desperate to settle down. And I thought, Bernadette, this is my Uncle Brendan, and just swap seats and let it happen. And to be honest with you, they hit it off. I felt like fucking Cupid. By the end of the evening, they were sharing secret stories, dancing together, kissing, hugging, bit of fingering. There wasn't fingering. It was a wedding, for fuck's sake. Incidentally, do you remember when fingering was a factor in your evening? When you were about 15 years of age? It was never about anyone's pleasure. It was just about being able to tell people it happened. How did it go with Sarah? You fingered her. The Twix, you lucky bastard. That's It's weird because fingering as an adult is still very much, it's on the menu, but it's not top of it. It's not top choice. Like, I can imagine my girlfriend coming home to me going, hey, let's go to bed, finger me. I'd be like, I was cooking with chili earlier. You want fucking nothing to do with these hands.